Mdzakazi concept, testifying on their behalf. Now listen to this. They made me. I hope you can understand my language. I guess you are too busy to listen so that you understand why. Atu Januama moods, no, you are not sure of who I am. Broken from the outside, inside admiring to be made whole. Sinking in my shame every day. Yes, I'm the guilty one here. I wish society to spare me from the blame as my conscience convicts me to admire to be the amended person. I am the black sheep of society, but trust me, deep down there's a desire to be the white sheep. You know why? They made me. On a beautiful and peaceful night as always, Papa wishing us a good night wish. There was a flash of a sound within a second. Before you could sense and see thieves already in the house, they grabbed my papa, killed him on the spot and took my mother, stripped her naked and raped her in our presence and later killed her. They left. I and my siblings were vulnerable. I cried. I guess then my tears turned into vengeance and bitterness. If only I could find them, they can feel the pain I felt when they killed my parents. Because they made me. I am not moody or gloomy because I am classy, but because society made me. Revenge, bitterness, and aggressiveness are my drive in life because they made me. One need to cross at me. Life makes no sense. He said he loves me and will do anything for me. Emotionally quoted like he's buying time on Amazon. Kalezo jamamuna mulungana lenga. I gave him everything, well, even my body though. I didn't know that wolves can pretend in a sheep's skin so that they can get what they want. He took all my pride, questioned me where he is now. I have no idea where he is. I hated men. I grew cold to love and to be loved. I can't easily trust because they made me. I'm just being difficult for nothing. In my want. Do you think it's easy to love something or someone and easily let it go just like that? Especially living without telling you why. Wait, building castles in the air was the most frustrating thing. I am angry with life and life makes no sense. I want to cut it short because they made me. What is love when you're growing cold-hearted every day? Seeing my father beating my mother every day and mocking her that she isn't class. Not only my mother, even us were beaten for no reasons. Every day dying to the smell of beer and heap of insults from my father. Disturbing my studies, awe mwandi, nsembe kwenzo option, sembe ninabadwa queen. I'm afraid to keep a relationship because I fear all men are savages like my father. Chikwatikuli ine awa. I saw how my mother suffered from gender-based violence because they made me. Wakamba, when my parents were alive, I was the favorite of my relatives. But when they died, true colors were revealed. We were chased out of the house and I stopped schooling. I'm hustling in the streets like there was never once upon a time when everything was provided for me. I have to beg for food and sleep in the cold. Such is my life now. I want to love. I want to become good. Koma awe, watch blue lukuli in any lust. I pray that my dreams never die like Bobby East and John Map sang. I want them to see me rising from the bottom and being on top because they made me. Now this is my testimony. I started smoking, easing my stress and wanting to be identified. They never appreciated or saw good in me, but the guys accepted me and I found a family in them. I have been arrested several times. Cell is hell, but it became my home. I traded in society as the troublemaker. I guess they never gave me enough time to explain myself. Otherwise, they made me to be who I am today. Because they made me. Listen, they say I'm just looking for attention. Even the Wechabe attention seeker. I might seem to be careless with how I'm expressing myself. Instead, pray for me. I want to change. I may not open express it to you, but I admire to change and be a good example to society. but I'm weak on my own. Pray for me. I want to overcome this battle. The darkness is calling me back to my old style. I'm scared to step out because it will devour me like a hungry lion. Please help me to break the chain. Pray for me to God to have mercy on me. Pray for me. I desire mercy just like you good Christians. I want to be forgiven and feel the love of God. I'm not a Christian, but I've seen some and I want to be like them, but I'm failing. Pray for me. Vantu wananipanga koma hapa nifuna Mulungu anipange. I want to be the image of God once more. I don't want to be defined by how people made me, but I want to be who God said that I am. I'm sorry to the people I caused trouble. Forgive me and pray for me. They made me, but I want to be what God made me to be. Just step out. Just make that step. This is Mdzakazi Concert, Caterers of Gifted Mind Mentorship Foundation. Peace.